Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining me here at CAVU Farm. Today is day 3 of making hay. It's just more tedding. I'll show you the fields overnight. The hay, because I tedded yesterday, the hay has flattened out quite a bit. So in order to get the airflow around all the hay, I have to ted it, fluff it back up, get the air moving around. Today is a little on the breezy side, so I may have to just use the tedder just a little bit different. So in the previous video or yesterday, what I did was run that tedder about 500 RPM in the back, and that just kind of fluffed everything up. Today, with it as breezy as it is, if I get everything moving around, I don't want that hay to blow away. So I am going to do something a little bit different. I'll probably run the tedder a lot slower RPM, just to move the hay around so it doesn't get fluffed up and then fly away while it's airborne. So stick with me, keep watching. I really appreciate. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, share with all your friends and family, and watch what we do here on day 3 of making hay. It looks like the hay is doing pretty good. It looks really, really nice in this field. This is the heaviest field, so the others are, it's not as much hay on the ground, but I just need to check to make sure that all the morning dew is dried off, so that way I can ted it. You don't want to ted it with moisture on it, because it'll just flip the moisture underneath, and then it's just harder to dry. A really good indicator to make sure that the hay on top is dry is you kind of shuffle your feet through all the hay, and then make sure the boots are dry. Boots are dry, hay's dry. Let this tractor warm up for a couple minutes. I'm gonna double check the tedder, make sure nothing's loose or falling off, and then we'll get to tedding. Yesterday I was tedding at, and I had the RPM of the tedder around 500 RPM. So I'm gonna try something a little different today. I'm starting maybe about 400 RPM or so, something like that. Trying to keep the hay down low, so that way it doesn't fly up too much and fly out of the field. Let's see how that works. Looks like you're a little dirty. All cleaned up. Well, I have the border of the hayfield done. That's tedded. I'm about 3 or 4 rows in, and judged by the speed of the wind and the direction, I could probably get the RPM spun up a little bit faster, because the wind is coming from back that way. So pretty much everywhere on this field, except I guess on the downwind side of that field, I can just run this at normal speed. I don't care if it blows up and blows, 30, 40 feet into the field, back into the field where it is. It's the ones that's kind of up along the fence line that I don't want to get hay up along that fence, because I'm gonna have to rake it out of the fence tomorrow, and that's something I don't want to do. So let's speed this up just a little bit. I have to constantly look over my right shoulder. This is like 4 days of constantly turning to my right. Pretty much just making sure I'm not going to be hitting anything with the tedder here. Plus, since I've tedded this hay that's over there, I'm in untedded hay right here. I want to make sure that I'm not going to be re-tedding the hay, or I'm going to be skipping some hay. So that way I'm kind of maximizing my time. All right, well, this field's done. 2 more fields to go. Finish the second field. I'll bring the wings up on this and then go do the third field. I just finished tedding the last field. I think we're going to have a slight change in plan. Our small hay field, maybe 4 acres, that's ready to bale now. So let me put this tedder away. I'm going to get the small square baler hooked up. And I'm going to get the rake hooked up to our small tractor and rake that field. And I'm going to bale it today. So, always something new. The big tractor, the one we're in right now, I just filled it up with diesel. 30 gallons. I just put 30 gallons diesel in. It took 30 gallons to cut the hay fields and ted them all twice, and 3 times for the big field over here. So I did, let's see, about 18 acres or so. 1, 2, like 2.5 times. All right, so I got the big tractor hooked up to the small square baler. Now I gotta get into the small tractor, take the auger off the back, and then go and hook the rake up. That takes 2 seconds. All right, let's do this. about a third of the way done with raking this small hayfield. Really, the whole point of raking is since I tedded all the fields, so all the grass is everywhere. It's just a blanket of grass in the fields, and the baler, when it goes by and it picks up all this hay that's on the ground, it has these fingers. It just scoops it up, gobbles it up, pushes it into an area, and then it rams it in. That's the small square baler, and it's a lot faster to get the hay into these lines or windrows, so that way you're not going over the entire field. It's like bringing everything in together. Like in the fall, when you're raking leaves, you kind of rake it into everything in a pile, and then you lift that pile up into the bag. It's kind of the same thought process. It just saves a lot of time. The equipment is made to be kind of as efficient as possible, so it's ultimately just like a time saver. Well, I'm in the big tractor. I have the small square baler hooked up. I'm heading into the field. Everything's raked up. Everything looks good. I think the plan right now, because I've really never done this before, where I bale, drop the bales on the ground, and then Emily's going to go by in the small tractor with me, and I'll pick them up and stack them on the wagon. So that's all we got. I don't know how many bales we're going to get. Maybe 100, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. The wagon at its max, maybe 130 bales. That's about it. But let me go ahead and set up this small square baler. I just got to lower the tines real quick, and then get this thing fired up. Get baling.
So far, my plan's working. We went and I baled the whole border, and then I moved this tractor out of the way, and Emily got in with the little tractor and the hay wagon. And I walked around the field, threw the bales up, and got them stacked. So it's not ideal, but it works. I gotta throw this up on the hay wagon, get a few up there, and then I'll throw them up and stack them. Let's see. Grab this one too. Got these. Make some room. That's good. Put that up there. Okay, here. The deck could be super slippery. This wood is regular old deck wood, but walking on it with hay, it's kind of polished it down so it's nice and slippery. So you really need to have your sea legs when you're on a hay wagon. Throw this up. The pattern is a 1 this way, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this top one is 1, 2 going lengthwise, 3, 4 going, you know, lengthwise, and then 1 over there. Hopefully it'll work out. Okay, we'll go that way. Good. She starts moving, I gotta be really careful. Sometimes I put my hand up top, so that way I can feel if anything's leaning. Really gotta be careful. Get this bad boy going. Put a neutral, clear. Here comes the PTO. Run that bad boy up. Put it in B1, a little reverse. I gotta back up just a little bit so I can catch that windrow over there. This baler just eats the hay. Nice. It's looking good. Looking good. All right, let's see how many bales we got on the ground still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 bales, and I can fit 5, 10. Oh, yeah, plus another 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I can put another 20 bales, at least 20 bales on here. All right, let's see. I got 1, 2. I could probably yank 3 bales off of this. 19, 20. There's 20. That's gonna take the tension off some of those bales that are in there. The bales themselves hold the tension. The harder it's holding the bales back, the tighter the bales get with hay. If they get too tight, then they start to bow. And if they're too loose, they sit there and hang in your hands. And that's not good. All right, let's try to get this bale out, because this is a full bale. Oh my goodness. That's a full bale. Maybe. Okay. Tomorrow is day 4. Tomorrow's day 4. Today is day 3. Tomorrow's day 4. I'll have to rake the 2 big fields. That'll be a couple hours. I'll do that in the little tractor. And then we'll hook up the round baler. And then once we got the round baler going, then it's all tractor work at that point. Tractor work with air conditioning, which is nice. Super nice. And that's just rolling bales, picking them up, moving them out of the way. So that's beautiful. Well, thank you very much for sticking around, watching, supporting CAVU Farm. If you can, be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, family, loved ones, everybody. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks again.